Hi YouTubers, welcome to one of my videos. I'm going to talk about the Mazda Bongo conversion and my findings and what I think about it. It's one of the top conversions in terms of cost, and to be honest, I'm not that impressed. There's a few things, well, some quite major and others silly ones that they could have done. Now I'm going to go over a couple of major ones. Now with the Bertie Bongo or Mazda Bongos, the engine's not under the bonnet. The engine is under this lot. Now to get at the engine, there's access plates which you can undo. Two of them are just simply related to the seats, driver's seat and the passenger seat. You release a few clamps and you let the seats come back into this area here. So you let this one back, you can get at that side of the engine. Well, this side, because you've got this, you almost have to take the seat out the vehicle because you can't hinge it back down. That's one problem. Once you've done all that and you can get at the engine, under this cover there's another access plate that comes off. You have to undo that with bolts. There's also one under here. I know I can show it easy. Right, can you see that? There's a bolt there, a bolt there, a bolt there, a bolt there. Now guess where the other bolts are? They're under the floor because the plate comes in like that. And you can't get at them unless you bend this back or cut the floor. So that's a major issue to get at that part of the engine, because they've put the floor on top of the bolt heads. So that's a really silly thing, isn't it? You know, it doesn't take a brain of Britain to work that one out. It doesn't need to be like that. It needs to be cut out here. So that's a big moan from me, because I will need to get at that when I do some servicing. It's ridiculous, you know, to just shake the floor you can get at the bolts, but they haven't. Okay, so what else is there? Right, cutlery drawer here. If you put too much in it or you slam it in, below it is the fridge. So knives and forks and cutlery get ejected from this drawer on top of the workings of the fridge, and this is a fridge in here. So the drawer goes in here, shoots over the back of it and lands upon the fins and the cooling of the fridge. The other thing is, this can be quite stiff to open. So what you have to do is put your fingers under there. But I've put a handle on it. So I've added this to make it easier to open the drawer like that. Simple thing. Don't understand why it's done. But this business of things like knives going over and landing on top of the fridge mechanism is really bad. Really bad. Not good at all. What else have we got? Yes, a simple thing. This van was a minibus, an 8-seater minibus. So you have here where the seat belts used to go, the bolt, and there's one this side. Now I've actually put a plastic bung in this one to make it look tidy, because I hadn't bothered. And these you can pick up about 20-30p, something like that, and they just press into the holes to make it nice and tidy. And I'll just put this one back in here, and you just push them in. I'll probably need 2 hands to get that one back in. Let me just stop the camera. So the plastic bung's in, and it looks very, very neat. I'll put one in there, and I've got to fit one in there. Can you see it? Simple stuff. So why don't they do it? You know, it makes it much neater. So I've got to put a bung in there. And I know you can see I've put a bung in there as well, just to neaten it up. I've still got to put one in here. That's a little bit more difficult. I need to get some decent screwdrivers on that one so I can prise it in. Okay, let's just shut this a minute. Where's the sign which says there's a gas locker? There isn't one. Where's the sticker that goes on here? There wasn't one, so I fitted one. Has it got a dropout vent? Yes, it has. Is there a locker, airtight locker for the gas bottle? No, there isn't. It goes straight the way through into where the drinking water is. And guess what? Can you see that there? That's the where the power cable comes in for the hookup, the 230 volt hookup. And this mains cable runs against the side wall of the gas bottle when the big gas bottle was fitted. But I've put this one in temporary to run that gas bottle and that gas bottle. As I say, we're only going to go out for days in it at the moment, so this is a temporary thing. And yeah, and the other thing is to get at the water bottle, which is right down there, that yellow with the yellow cap on. All this has to be emptied. So rather than have the water convenient, it's right up there. Absolute nightmare idea. Absolute nightmare. The thing you're going to need the most, your gas bottle will probably last 12 months. You know, if you're not using it all the time, sort of thing. Or you're going to use it the least. But the water container, because it doesn't hold a lot of water, is going to be taken in and out probably 2 or 3 times in a week, where your gas bottle could be in for a month. So it makes sense to have the water bottle here and maybe the gas locker somewhere else. Ridiculous, absolutely. Putting a mains cable in where the gas is, ridiculous, absolutely not on. Okay, let's talk about issues. Right, rear cupboard. Fixing. If you look there, I don't know whether you can see, I'll try and put the camera on the end. See that bolt? It's not even tightened down, and it holds this cupboard in. This cupboard here. You can see the gap here. It's not even been tightened down. So that's a little job I've got to do. I'll either put some washers under it or tighten it down. I don't know if there's any more like that. And there's the gas pipe running alongside the electric. Yeah, see that? Yeah, I don't think I would have done that. It probably would have been inside this plastic rather than on the surface. It would have been behind here run. It's just laziness, I think. So what do I think to this conversion? Yeah, it's alright. It's not fantastic. Could be better. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like.